Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, it is the 29th of April, and we've got some new mods. There are no updates today. I think we had all the updates Saturday and yesterday. So, we'll start with these. The small Sawmill by NASA B32, 6.72 megabytes download, 10 slots and 9 slots, 36,000 each. They do the same thing. I won't say they are identical, because obviously you look at the buildings, they're not identical, but they do the same things. So if we go over and have a look at this one, these are the same buildings-esque as the corn oil, but obviously these have got sawmill bits inside of them, which is kind of the point. Click on here, and I think the production's on both of these. If we go between the two, nothing's changing. They're exactly the same, just a slightly different style of building. We can do barrels with planks long on planks, bathtubs, buckets, wood planks long, wood planks, prefab wall, wood beams, and wood chips as a byproduct. Cycles per month are okay. Recipes aren't horrendous. It's not going to be super fast, but they'll run at a decent speed. And I say the other one's exactly the same build mode, and we want down to the bottom there. There's the pagoda style, and there's the other one. No customization options when you come to place them. So if you're looking for a small-ish sawmill, we've got a few knocking around. You know, there's a few different modded ones, but these fit that Asian style. So if you're looking for an Asian style sawmill, there you go. I don't know what else to say about those, really. There you go. Small Sawmill by NASA B82. Next, we've got this is representative of 3. Oh, I spent ages looking for this. This says Granaries. I was like, oh, cool. This is by Radix Games. 1.37 megabytes download and 9s on the slot count. Oh, sorry, I've just realised I've just scraped my mic against my top. Sorry if there was a weird sound then. I do apologise. So, if we come into here, and I looked under factories, I think it said granary. Is it like a grain mill? It's actually under silos. They're silos. Which, I mean, a granary, you would store your stuff in them. So we've got 3 different ones here. Small granary, 2,000 litres. Medium, 3,000. And the big granary, 5,000 litres. They are just a silo. But they will hold all of your base crops. They are not multi-fruit silos, and they're not huge either, but and they don't take up a lot of room, so you can place them around all over the place, couldn't you? Put little bits and bobs in here and there. You might want to have one by your chickens to keep some wheat in for feed, or sorghum or something like that. There we go. Start filling. In the 3 different capacities, 2,000, 3,000 and 5,000. That's the granaries. Next, we've got this pig food mixer. 4 different recipes, he says, holding up 3 fingers, which obviously you can't see. By Grimlock RRC, this is 1.17 megabyte download, 15 slots and 50,000 to purchase. Build mode and factories is where you find this. Just there. 50,000, no customization options, it comes as it is. And this one, putting in, taking out, as you can see, just there. Recipes then, the 4, we have got corn, barley and soybean, corn, barley and sunflower, then we've got corn, wheat and soybean, corn, wheat and sunflower. Cycles per month and recipes are exactly the same, just the different particular crop types in them, with your storage capacities over on the right hand side. This should run at a fair speed. Cycles per month don't have to be as high if the recipes are quite high. So the things combined come out at 1,000. So anything in the hundreds and giving you thousands, or in the thousands and giving you out tens of thousands, is going to run at a fair speed. It's when you've got low cycles per month and a low recipe that things tend to slow down somewhat. And there you go. Pig food coming out, 4 different recipes, storage of 200,000 litres. That's the one thing I suppose I don't really mention that much. When you've got any production buildings, especially when it's, you know, whatever it might be, TMR, that kind of thing. They are a silo in their own right anyway, so yes, they are a production, but because they have a capacity, I know that's obvious, that is stating the bleeding obvious, but they are a silo as well, so there you go. Pig food mixer by Grimlock RRC. Next we've got this, which does a whole load of different stuff. This is the liquid Manure Dryer. This is by NASA B32, 7.67 megabytes download, 36 slots, 50,000 to buy. Also under build mode and factories, just there. So, recipes on this, just here, like so. So we can do digestate, which will take slurry and water and give you digestate. So when it says liquid manure dryer, it takes slurry and does other things, but obviously this will take and store lime, manure, slurry, stones, water and wood chips, because they're required for very different things. Herbicide recipe requiring lime and wood chip. Cycles per month are pretty good, 1,440. I think they were all 1,440 cycles per month. The recipes all slightly differ. Again, they're not hugely high recipes, so it's not going to crack along at a crazy pace, but it will go along at a steady pace. Lime, stones to lime. Liquid fertilizer, slurry and water for liquid fertilizer. Manure just changes your slurry to your manure, and then solid fertilizer, manure to solid fertilizer. It doesn't require a lot of extra things. When you think of some of the productions, to make solid fertilizer you need other things. That's just manure and turns it into solid fertilizer. I do like the detail on it is very good. I'd have to say incredible. It's incredible. Pretty clear what you take over there. Steaming bits, all your section for putting in. Your tank at the side there for holding whatever it's going to hold. But there you go. A production of various items. The liquid manure dryer. Next we've got this. Now I'm going to apologise straight off the bat. I missed something glaringly obvious here. Ah dear. The empty pallet and box production by Weekend Farmers Taxes. 2.98 megabytes download, 12 slots and 60,000 to purchase. Again, build mode and factories. Just there is where you'll find it. Now, I used Joss's mod because anything that requires pallets, especially if it's a production that I haven't run before and I want to see what things look like, I would use Joss's mod, which is this one here, which allows you to put in a pallet spawn point, and you can overlay that onto an input point. But I'm going to show it, and for some reason it won't let me remove it. I've been trying to remove it, and that's saying empty pallets production. No, I don't want to get. I think I placed it too close. Once that building's been removed, I'll probably be able to remove it. Anyway, this is the building. I've already got this pallet spawned out here. So this is one of the empty boxes. They're 150 litres, liftable as you can see. And then our production, putting in is done here, and managing is done here. So, to get our empty pallet box, we need planks, long and wood beams. To do our empty pallets, we need planks and wood beam. Now, these, I say these won't run fast. Like I say, that, to get you an empty pallet box, it does say, where are we? Empty pallet box, 0 for 150 litres, and then the empty pallets is 1,500 litres. This has been running a while. To get your pallets is going to take a lot longer than it is to get your empty box, because empty box is only 150 litres required for doing it. So it will take a little while. But what this also comes with, if you are in need of said items, it comes with its own, which I didn't even notice. So I put that in, but it comes with this as well. I mean, to be fair, I still would have needed that, because I needed planks, long planks and wood beams. This doesn't do that. This here, you can just come straight here and you can buy empty pallets or empty pallet boxes. And that's, yeah. So you can produce them or come here and buy them. So if there's any other productions that are requiring them, this again could be a production you need. There we go. Got a second box out. These seem to sit on nothing, like 0, 0, 0, bang, we get one appears. There you go. Again. Fairly straightforward. Well, we're hooning through these. Empty pallet and box production. Next, we'll have a look at this in here. Underweights. We have got just here the home weight. So this is 1.29 megabytes download, 2 slots by Radix 1 VSR Modding Sur. Oh, I thought we'd had this. Haven't we had this already? Am I losing my mind? Circular brush metal, aluminium anti-slip plate, galvanized or just metal. You've got front weight or rear weight, so it changes that ever so slightly if you want it front or rear. I think it will attach anyway, but now main colour will change that if you've got it on that, it might do it. Let's just double check on the metals. It does change the colour. So if you've gone for the metal plates as well, it will change those depending on what colour you go for. And then design colour, you've probably already guessed, does the bit around the outside. There you go. 3.5 tonne. It has lights on it as well. That's the home weight. Next we have got... Oh yes, I've got these out. We have this. This is the WM185 Mower by AAA Modding. It is 3.89 megabytes download, 2 slots, 1.9 meters. I've got into a habit of not getting all the things out now, especially when there's a lot of mods. It's not too bad today. I'm not sure what's happened with the PTO there. That's maybe it'll look better when it unfolds. But I wanted to see how it unfolded, so that's what I was kind of looking for. You'll find it under your mowers, just there. Options on this, we've got the WM185 or the RK185. It's still class on there. Slightly different design. Cover yes or no. If you've got the cover, you can change the cover colour like so. 26 horsepower required, that's all. Tractor I've got's probably a little bit too big for it. So let's unfold it. Yeah, that PTO's not liking it, is it? Turn it on. It's better. It looks better in place once you unfold it. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Lower it down, and it will mow, which is what it's designed to do. Like I say, it kind of gets, you know, you're at that point. It's like, well, it's obvious what it does. It's a mower, but I just wanted to see how it unfolded, what the animation was like. Definitely rear mounted. Yeah, I suppose because it's out to the side, it's only when it's in its position to operate that comes into position and it works. There we go. WM185 mower. Next we've got the Amitzone DB30 DB30, just here. Again, I got this one out because there was a few different colour options and stuff. I wanted to double check a couple of things. It's not a direct drill, so I wanted to double check that as well. So this you'll find under your seeders. Just there. So 10 grand is all it requires to purchase said item. Now this goes, I normally go to the right, this goes backwards. So it's like 3, 2, 1 rather than 1, 2, 3, which anyway, so let's go to 1 on the back bit. So markers on the back, that's 1, that's 3, let's go the other way, 1, 2, 3, that makes more sense. There we go. Then we've got rake, yes or no, that's the ridge markers. Then we've got main stickers, new or used. I do like a used sticker. I do like a worn out sticker. It needs to look like it's seen a bit of work. Reflectors, yes or no. You can take those on or off. They start with them on. Main colour. Now I like this as well. We've got new, lightly used or very used. I went very used, but let's look at a lightly used. Just wears it down a little bit. Brings the price down a little bit as well because it starts on new. But if you want to go a little bit cheaper, you can go for all of it. A little bit worn. But you can pick up the colours as well. You don't have to go with the ones that you've got, obviously. Pick and choose, go mad, go blue for your Amazon, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. There we go. And rim colour on there as well. So open cover, done that. It holds 1,000 litres, as you can see, down to the bottom right of seed. Then we have got our ridge markers, left, right, back up again, turn it on, drop it down. It's very quiet. Oh, I put it wrong field. Put it on the wrong crop. Turn it off. All seed radish. All seed radish is going to become much more important. May the 8th, precision farming. Don't forget that date. Whoa. This shifting. We're off. Look at that. Off to the races. It's switched on, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, cover crop. If you're using cover crop with the new precision farming that's coming out, the new version of it, you get paid a subsidy because you're being greener. It's not a huge subsidy, but you get a subsidy if you use cover crops. I say cover crops. At the moment in game, it's only all seed radish is a cover crop. I was curious about whether grass would be or not. When Giants did their live stream yesterday, they talked about that, and apparently at the moment only oilseed radish is classed as the cover crop. Grass doesn't. So anyway, there you go. The Amitzone D830, I said DB at the start, didn't I? By push cap. So I'm now doubting whether even... I'll do it again now, but I might edit this bit out. 7.27 megabytes download, 5 slots, 3 meters by push cab. Yes. Right. Turn the engine off on that. Next, over here. Now, I always thought this was Forigo, but it says Forigo. So, the Forigo Roteritalia Shredders Pack. We have 3 in this pack with some different options. I've got 2 out because I just want to double check something on this as well. Doesn't hurt to double check. 19.84 megabytes download, 4 slots for each of them, all 3, by DD ModPassion, 5.6 and 6 meters, I think was what it was saying. You'll find these under mulchers. So there you go. There's our Forigo. Yeah, Forigo. I don't know why I always thought it was Forigo. Anyway, there's our first one, our second one, and our third one. And the options are the same on each one. So let's go for the middle one. I think I went for the larger. I can't remember. So on the back, we've got rollers or twin wheels. We've got position of the design. Different percentages of position of that back to 0. Top link position, high, low, depends what you want to go for. It will attach anyway, regardless which one. Then we've got our PTO, we've got yellow and we've got black, and then different lengths of PTO for when it attaches. Then back in. Then we've got deflectors, position of when open, 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70 degree. We've got mulcher configuration or mower. So I've gone for one of each, just to double check that it does. I'm assuming when it mows, it leaves the grass on the ground, or it might just mulch. We'll see. Main colour. Now this is interesting. I will change this main colour. Do you notice anything changed there? This took me some time. You see the hoses that come out the top? Looks like a bow and arrow. Watch those hoses. They're quite light at the moment. Let's go for orange. It changes the colour of the writing on the hoses, not the main colour of the vehicle. So if you're looking for that to change, it wasn't. It's the writing on the hoses that changes. PTO on the actual main vehicle, the shaft, not actually the PTO. So, the moment we have this one folded, this is the mulcher I've got in place. So unfold. Nice sound effect, nice animation. I went for rollers on this and wheels on the other one. I had that set at 70 degrees, that opening cover, but you can close that. But when it does open, it opens at 70 degrees. Then we swing it around, turn it on, drop it down, and it should mulch because it is a mulcher. There we go. So, we've got the other one in its mower configuration, and I'm assuming it will leave grass behind. Should have just left it detached, shouldn't I? Will it allow me to detach it like this? Of course not. Why would it? I'm trying to be helpful, fold it all away. There we go. Right, let's try the mower. This one will fold up as well, and we can still open and close the cover if we want to. Fold tool. But I say we're going to leave it out. Right, turn it on. There you go. Is mowing the grass, leaving the grass behind. So that's it in its mower configuration. Let's just see if we go onto the mulch bit. Will it mulch? I don't think it will. You never know, it might do. No, there you go. So the mulcher does the mulching, the mowing does the mowing. And like I keep saying, it doesn't hurt to check. There we go. So that is the Forigo Roteritalia Shredders Pack. Next we have got, did I get one of these out? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Under cultivators. Under disc arrows. Why did I write down cultivators? Muppet. Under disc arrows, the B32D disc arrow, 3.4 meters, 2 slots. We can change the main color, and it will cultivate. Disc arrows usually shallow cultivation. Shouldn't bring up stones. Nice and straightforward. Next we have got, was it this? Oh no, I'm going to show you another one in here as well. This was under subsoilers, and it's here. This is the Ino Vvp. This is 6.48 megabytes download, 3 slots, 1.5 meters wide, 65 horsepower required. No options on this by WOLFex Modding. Very nicely made and detailed, as you can see. Designed for grapes and olive orchards and stuff like that because it's fairly narrow, but it does have that box on the top. 200 litres of solid fertiliser, so you can subsoil and fertilise between your vines with a fairly low horsepower requirement as well for your small grape and olive harvesting equipment. There you go, that's the Ino Vvp. Next we've got this. Now I've got this one out because I looked at it and thought, that's something a bit different. I wonder how that operates. This is the Lizard AAC R2, 5.25 megabytes download, 4 slots, 1.7 to 2.7 meters by SrVertex and Tiik modding. It is a plough. You'll find it under ploughs section. And like I say, it's not a moldboard, it's not a ripper one. It was a little bit kind of, and I looked and thought, well, it's technically a moldboard, but they're very flat. Then I looked at the back and thought, does that move? It looks like it's a pivot on there. And I'm thinking, I don't think I've encountered one like that before. So, options on this. We've got black rod, silver blade, fully coloured rod, back again. We've got 3 rods at 1.7 metre, 4 rods at 2.2 and 5 rods at 2.7 metre. And we can change the main colour to anything on that pallet. So, it does rotate, kind of. We can put it into a fold, but let's start the engine first, that'd be a good idea. I always went to do it. Fold the plough for going down the road, spins it round. So it doesn't rotate, it's got a pivot, and it pivots round on that little semicircle, I suppose, crescent shape at the back, which is very cool. So that's for going down the road, nice and straight at the back. Unfold the plough, swings it that way, and it just puts those in the correct position. We can create fields with this as well. And they just do their thing. I still love the ploughing. The depth you get with the ground deformation is amazing. But when we're coming back the other way, rather than the whole thing rotate, although you do rotate, it just swings it over that way. That's so cool and so different. And yeah, it does the same job that other ploughs do, but I do like a mod that's a little bit different. Stands out from the crowd. Drop that down, he says. Drop that. No, not hire a worker. Thank you. Drop that down. There we go. Nice. That's the Lizard AAC R2. Next we have got, where did I put this? Over here. I wasn't going to get this one out, but I thought, you know what, let's do it, why not? This is the HTS 100.27 by AAA Modding. Just here. This is a slurry spreader. It is 19.5 megabytes download, 5 slots, and will spread to 10 meters. I think I got it out because of the tracks. That was probably what it was. So under slurry tankers, just there, 19,500, L 10,000 litres, 80 horsepower required. So we've got standard, brown chassis, it's the Fortschritt stuff, green chassis, red chassis, or custom. Custom picker then gives you the option to change a few extra bits and bobs on there. For example, the chassis you can do yourself if you want to, if you go for the custom picker option, or you can go for the set ones they've kind of given you. It's up to you. Wheel setup, we've got those to crawl the track. It's like a rubberized crawler track that goes over the tyres and back again. Main colour, rim colour, and if you've gone for the custom picker, you can do the chassis framework as well. This will allow you to double apply if you want to. So what we'll do, we'll drive forward first, switch it on. Go. There's our 10 metres, 10 miles an hour, single application. And if we switch it over to apply double application, again, all this will change. Again, once precision farming comes out, if you're going to use it, there'll be one pass. So we're going slower this time, half the speed, but double the application. Like I say, once precision farming comes back out again, you'll have your variable flow rates for seed and everything else, and you'll be able to pick and choose how much of a rate you want to put down, set it to automatic, and it will automatically apply exactly what you need, which is very cool. But for the time being, there we go. That's the HTS 100.27. Next, we've got, oh yes, this. This is the Lizard flatbed trailer by NMC T-Bone, 9.17 megabyte download and 4 slots. We do have the option on this to have auto load. As you can see, it is a trailed, so it's a built-in dolly. It's not a fifth wheel attacher articulated semi type thing. You'll find it, I mean, it could be in multiple locations, but under flatbed trailers was where I found it. It could be under bale trailers as well. I didn't look in there actually. But so we've got auto load, yes or no, extension, yes or no, which puts the rack headache, well, get a headache rack, I suppose, technically at the front. Main colour, anything on that pallet does all of that. Design colour, let's go green, does the wheel arches. Design colour does the back, I think it was. Yep, back section over there. Then rim colour and license plate option on there as well. Now, as far as bales and their capacities, this will do. So on your round bales, it will do 34, 26 and 22 on your 3 bale sizes. 34 on the smaller bale size and 22 on the larger bale size. And on the square bales, it will do 36, 30 and 30. So I think I've got it on, what did I get? 220 centimetre bales, I think I got for doing that. So what we'll do, if I just unload bales, drop them to the floor there. So there we go. Imagine we've come alongside now. Operating position, wallop. Now, if I unload bales, there's no option. Normally you get unload bales and unload bales here. If I do unload bales, it will drop them straight away. L1 and right stick side to side, all you've got for your options is this, which when you're doing round bales is a bit of a problem, because if you drop round bales from a height, they tend to roll a little bit or scatter. But what you can do is unload bales and it will drop them onto the trailer, and then you can... You know, I've got tension straps on this. No. Really? They locked in place? You have to be pretty careful then if there's no tension straps. Yeah, but that front stack's wobbling. No tension straps in this day and age? Are you mad? Anyway, no, there you go, no tension straps. Wow. I am surprised by that. Operating position. Whoa, blimey. Thought I was going to go for a button then. That doesn't want to... Okay. Let's try it again. Let's do it out there. There we go, that's better. Unload bales, bosh. Job done. No tension straps. Well, I'll be. There you go. That's the Lizard flatbed trailer. Next, we've got the Fortschritt pack. Just here. This is the Fortschritt T088 pack by AAA Modding. 28.15 megabytes download and 9 slots for the base vehicle. If you go for the silage option, it will only do forage crops. It won't do everything. This, like the one over there, which is also AAA Modding, has a track option, which we'll see in just a moment. I like the Fortschritt trailers and stuff. It's always very, very cool. Nice packs. We've got a muck spreader. We've also got this one, which is the fertilizer spreader, which will do fertilizer and lime as well. Again, nicely made and detailed. It does not say in the description, however, what the spread widths are. So we'll have to guess that bit. You'll find the first one. It's under trailers is where you'll find it, and then your options go from there. Because I did wonder if it'd be under manure spreaders, but you'll find it under trailers. So configuration standard, 12,000 litre. You can go 25,000 litre, which is that silage version that I said, and that will do your forage crops only. Then we've got manure spreader, fertilizer spreader, back to standard. Now if I go to that one there, why do we not get, not that one there, where are we? There you go, trailer. We've got design, standard, active side right, active side left. So if you're using a forage harvester and you're blowing crop into that, it's supposed to hit that and go into the trailer. Without roller on the back, like the metering rollers to make sure everything goes out the back nicely. No clumps and that kind of stuff. So we'll go back to that, doesn't matter which one really. We'll set up standard, crawler track. Let's go to standard. Yep, standard crawler track. Chassis colour. Rim colour, I don't know why I went purple, and license plate option there as well. So I got that one out just to double check to see if it would do everything or just silage crops, and it does. I do like that cover on the side of there where all the hoses and stuff go. It's a nice little detail, isn't it? I guess it's on the real one, so when you don't catch it on walls and stuff and rip everything off the side. Quite clever. Just noted those as well, those supports down the bottom there. Right, so this one I'm going to just double check. What I will do is open that out at the bottom. Again, I'm preaching to converted. If you already know this, that's great. But if you're new to the game and don't know this, it's just a little tiny little thing. I can't remember who told me this years ago now, I guess. So, do I have to unfold it? No, just turn it on, I think. Turn on tipper. That looks about 10 metres, maybe 8 potentially. So limes are going to be the same or narrower, I would imagine. But what you can do here, if you look bottom left at our numbers, so I've switched that over now just to make it a little bit easier actually. If you look bottom left now, and you've got 213762 down the bottom there, if I come and stand in line with the edge of where that's sprayed and turn to the right, we're looking at the second set of numbers. So where it says 764, and we walk across the other side. 765, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. So that hasn't gone to 774, so that's got to be 8 metres, hasn't it? We started on 764, there. 763, 764, so it's got to be 8 metres, not 10. Not that it really matters. At the end of the day, it spreads that wide. That's how far it will spread. But it doesn't hurt to double check. I'm going to double check in the menu as well. I'm sure it doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. Okie dokie. There you go. That's the Fortschritt T088 pack. And then finally, this is very cool. We got this. And before you say, oh, how many more Skodas? Which, I'll be honest, was the first thing I thought. Why do we need another Skoda? This is the Skoda Kodiaq RS Plus by Just Farming. 7.33 megabytes download and 8 slots. Do not turn off your television sets. It's worth looking at this one. Not just for the fact you can customise the interior. I went for this lovely metallic on the outside with a yellow on the inside, which I think is very modern and very trendy. But this has got some other tricks up its sleeve. I might even have put one of them on the thumbnail. I haven't done the thumbnail yet, but I think I might do. So this you'll find under your cars and bikes. So your standard Skoda, 39,500. This one's 39,000, so a little bit cheaper already. Winner, winner. So we've got the Sagittarius rims, or the Sagittarius Aero. Those are two options on our rims. We've got windows, standard, or tinted at the back. Fancy, very nice indeed. Then you've got with or without parcel shelf. I would say go without. I mean, you can have the parcel shelf, that's absolutely fine. But go without. The main colour, an interior colour. I say, pick and choose what you want. Let's go blue interior or go lighter, or whichever, which is what stands out more. There you go. Blue interior, and then whatever you want on the outside. Some are metallic, some aren't. Some say metallic already. So, for example, all those across that says metallic, metallic, metallic. So the ones that say metallic won't then change, but then other ones that don't will give you the option to go metallic if you want to. For example, that, and then that, boom, metallic pink, lush. 190 horsepowers. Now, let's jump in, start it up. Horn, lights. Again, nothing particularly over the top at the moment. And then we do this. Unfold car. Boom. That makes this far more user-friendly. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Then under L1, right stick side to side, does that door. Up and down, does that door. Under R1, right stick side to side, and right stick up and down, does that door. Which again is pretty cool. You can see that interior as well. I mean, wowzers. And in here as well. That is mint. Very, very cool. So, but it doesn't stop there. I tell you, I'm going to double check something while I'm saying that. Does it mention passenger support? Body colour, interior colour, animation of doors, open tailgate. It doesn't say. All the doors open though. Anyway, regardless of that, don't worry about that. That's not the important bit. The important bit is if we go R1, it says toggle steering mode. If you're finding driving around your farm loading and unloading things, or whatever you might be doing in your Skoda. You're finding the turns a little bit tight. Let's go all-wheel steer, people. Oh, yes. It's a little thing, but again, it's something different, and it made me smile to say, look at the turning circle on that. That's so cool. What a nifty little feature. And there you have it. That's the Skoda Kodiaq RS Plus by Just Farming, and that's it for the mods for Tuesday, the 29th of April. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.